Yo, didn't want to do it like this, but I done made y'all wait long enough, yo. I could get my computer joint situated. So we in here like highly disappointed. I couldn't get the live show started the way I wish I was getting a Henny. Somebody need to bring me some Henny because that I just had to deal with was crazy. Crazy. So yeah, we here, man. We here. Up in here. You know what I mean? Just a typical Raider. Don't tell me that. Hey, my Wi-Fi messed up? Oh fuck. I don't even know. This shit rough, bro. This shit rough tonight. I don't even know. It's still glitching? Is it still glitching? Oh my god. What the fuck? Is it still glitching? Yo. Hold on, yo. Hold on. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. They don't really want me to talk about Derek Carr, huh? Am I good? Damn. They really trying to hold the Honcho down. It's getting better? Alright, hold on. Just bear with me. Bear with me, yo. Bear with me. Bear with me. They trying to shut. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I turned the Wi-Fi off. Somebody said Derek Carr stand up. Y'all bugging. It say very bad connection. Like it say it. They trying to shut me down, yo. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Stay right there. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we're gonna try. This is the final attempt, bro. If this shit don't work, fuck it. I'm out of here, son. I'm out of here, yo. If this shit don't work, let me know. I ain't got time for this shit. Derek Carr put a hit on your internet. Nah, I'm cool with DC. It should be better now, yo. It's looking like an offense in the red zone. That sucks. Let me know. I'm on Wi-Fi now. I turned my I ain't got no dial up. I'm on my phone, man. So down bad. You ain't never lied. I'm down hella bad right now. I had this whole shit set up, going live. You know what I'm saying? He said, if you out of here, take DC with you. Man, fuck out of here, son. Watch your mouth. The snap internet, y'all bugging. Is it better now? Well, no. If it's not better, then like I'm just gonna dip. Like we're not out here to give you bad quality. You know what I'm saying? DC needs to play for himself and not to please the coaches. I've been trying to tell y'all that though. I've been trying to tell you that. I need y'all to know if it's clearing up though. If it's not clearing up, then you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna stay on. Mind you, I'm on my phone, so it ain't gonna be like super HD. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be super HD. Derek Carr stand up. Appreciate that. I don't consider myself a stan. Like that's first and foremost. Like we gotta get that out of the way, yo. We gotta get that out of the way. Like I'm not a stan. Like first of all, I don't know what a stan is. I would assume that a stan is somebody who's just like overly obsessed with somebody. I don't know. You good, G? Let's start the show. All right, fuck it. ONT6, fuck it. He said it's good. We fucking good. I don't care. Fuck it. Shout out to everybody that's been waiting, yo. I meant to go live. I had my broadcast set up on my laptop, and then for some strange reason, shit was like. He said we used the bad quality. For some reason, it was saying that my browser had blocked my camera. But yet when I go to the browser, it's saying everything's allowed. So I'm just like, I'm totally thrown off. Like, it was just messing up, yo. So yeah, back to what I was saying. A stan is somebody who's just overly obsessed with something or someone, a fan of someone. And those people can do no wrong, no matter if, you know, they just can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? You out? All right. Yeah, like you too. I don't believe that I'm a stan. Look, he about to knock all my shit down my wall. I don't believe I'm a stan because at the end of the day, I feel like I only give Derek Carr the credit that I think he deserves. Like, I give him the credit that he's due. I never said Derek Carr was the best quarterback in the NFL. I never said Derek Carr is a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. At times I've said he's played like a top 5. At times I said he's top 10. But that's a fluid situation. I mean, every game you can make a list, right? I think that I get credited with being a stan because I point out that there's other issues with the team that aren't just Derek Carr, right? And I think people don't like that. I think people have already drew the line in the sand on if Derek Carr's been here the longest, right? So it's easy to point at Derek Carr and say that he's the reason why the Raiders are they are. But I mean, the Raiders were 60 games below 500 before Derek Carr got there. So he was entering a team that was just ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all that great. So it's no surprise that he's struggling. The team is struggling. I just don't think that people give him a fair shake because they want the results right now. Like they want the results immediately, right? You go and get a new head coach, you want the results immediately. You go and get John Gruden results immediately. You go get Devontae results immediately. I don't think it works like that. And I think because I take that stance, people assume that I'm just making excuses for him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, somebody told me that Derek Carr was the number one reason that we're 0-3 right now, and I just don't think that can be so. Just on the strength that Derek Carr wasn't the reason we blew a 20-point lead against the Cardinals. Derek Carr is not the number one reason that we gave up 24 points in the first half. So could he be part of the reason we're losing? Absolutely, but he can't be the reason. He can't be the reason, right? He can't be the reason, the sole reason. It's just, it can't work like that. If he's not the number one reason we lost to the Cardinals and he's not the number one reason we lost to the Titans, then he can't be the reason overall why we are the way we are, right? My man said after 8 years you're supposed to want results. Yeah, but after 8 years you want results doesn't give you the right to be an idiot. Like, you want results, great. That doesn't give you you don't get a pass on using knowledge and wisdom and education just because you want to win. Yes, you should expect to win, but at the end of the day, you got to start looking at the variables of why you're not winning. And for you to think that it's just Derek Carr, well, then it shows me like you don't really know that much about football, if that's what you really think. Like, I never said Derek Carr wasn't part of the problem. I've never said that. I just always said he's not the problem. He's not the problem. Right? He's not the problem. He's not. Put it like this. I'll say something right now. And y'all might think this is controversial. I'll say something right now. If Derek Carr left the Raiders today, he would benefit more than the Raiders would. Think about that. Think about what I just said there. If Derek Carr was to leave the Raiders right now, it would benefit him more than it benefits us. That's how shitty the organization has been. Can anybody really disagree with that? If Derek Carr left the Raiders right now, it would benefit him more than it would benefit us. Come on, man. Like, that doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. He's the biggest reason we're 0-3, but if he left right now, he'd be better off than we are. But see, y'all don't think like that. Because somebody's telling you, somebody's constantly telling you that Derek Carr's the issue. Derek Carr's the issue. Derek Carr's the issue. Derek Carr, first and foremost, let's just put it right there, right? Derek Carr is not playing great football. I said it. Derek Carr is not playing great football, right? I'm not sugarcoating that. But what part of the Las Vegas Raiders has been good? What part of the Raiders have been good to where we don't need to even talk about them? We're just going to talk about Derek Carr. Tell me. Make sure we hit them likes, yo. We got 235 in here, only 65 likes. Hit them likes. Cost you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the whole idea of it starts with the quarterback. Well, it only starts with the quarterback if you make it start with the quarterback. Right? Like, that's the only way that exists. There's plenty of teams that have succeeded in NFL without a top 5 quarterback. Right? Like, if you took Derek Carr off the Raiders right now, right, and put him on a plethora of teams, there's a number of teams that would win with Derek Carr. We don't win with Derek Carr. But I think that's a us problem more than it's a him problem. Right? The common denominator is, let me see what this says, because I get tired of this common denominator. Okay, you said He hasn't had a top 20 defense. I'm not mad at that. Shut up, DoorDash. Order was trash. I agree. Like, everybody's using Derek Carr as a common denominator, right? Oh, Derek Carr, coaches this, players have gone, this is going. The only thing that stays the same is Derek Carr. Well, I mean, goddamn. Like, if Burger King, if you tell me the Whopper is trash, right? If you tell me the Whopper is trash, it's fucking trash, man. It's the worst fucking burger out there, man. And then Burger King comes out with 300 new sandwiches, but they don't replace the Whopper, I'm going to have to assume not everybody thinks the Whopper is trash. Even though you might strongly believe that. But the Whopper's still there. So it must have some type of value. So no matter how many times you tell me Derek Carr is this, Derek Carr is that, the fact that Derek Carr is still there lets me know that he's valuable to somebody. He's valuable to people that get paid to believe in his value. Right? Like, that's the problem I'm having, is that people are so gung-ho on Derek Carr is the common denominator, but you're not thinking about why he's had 6 head coaches and none of them have gotten rid of Derek Carr. In fact, John Gruden didn't even want to take Tom Brady and get rid of Derek Carr. Come on now. What are we talking about? Like, everybody's finding value in Derek Carr but the supporters of the Raiders. That's the crazy part to me. That's the crazy part to me. That is crazy. Everybody will say, we need a quarterback like Rich Gannon. We need a quarterback like Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon this, Rich Gannon that. First of all, talent-wise, Derek Carr is better than Rich Gannon. No doubt about it. And then Rich Gannon goes on TV and says the issues with the Raiders are there's not a lot of help up front on the offensive line. They haven't gotten the running game going consistently. The defense doesn't create any turnovers. This isn't me saying it. This is not me saying it. This is what Rich Gannon, who y'all hail as the greatest Raiders quarterback since Stabler, and he's the one saying it's not Derek Carr's fault. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Carr, no consistent coaching staff from the start. Nick G, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make is that people you guys respect are telling you something, and you pay it no fucking mind, unless it's what you want to hear. Because now you got Dan Orlovsky come out here, right? Dan Orlovsky come out here, and he start pointing out some stuff on tape, and yeah, it looks like this, it looks like that. There was nothing wrong with what he said. He was right in what he was talking about. Derek Carr is missing some throws, but don't show me a throw the motherfucker missed when it turned into 6 points anyway. Come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? ONT6, thoughts on the team playing musical chairs with the O-line. Why Kuntz hasn't played? How do you like our defense? And damn, how they using Clee? I don't like the consistent moving around of the offensive line. I think that's just unique continuity at the offensive line. So the fact that that's not there right now is a problem for me. I don't think the defense is all that great right now, but that's also because we have a lot of people, out. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people in the secondary out. We don't have all our pieces yet, so defense doesn't look great. I like the way he's using Abrams, and I like the way he's using Clee. But the fact that Clee is getting snaps over Chandler is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Clyde, I don't know where Clyde is. Orlovsky is on point. Yeah, but the fact is a broke clock is right twice a day. So even if Orlovsky is pointing out 3 plays where Derek Carr needs to do this and Derek Carr needs to do that, all right. Well, show me the whole fucking tape. Don't take the 3 plays that fit your narrative. That's what everybody can do that. Understand this. When you go to court and there's a defense attorney and a prosecutor, they all got the facts. They're only going to speak the facts that prove their point and their side of the story from their perspective. It's only beneficial to them. These guys on TV are paid to come up here and entertain us. Well, it's not entertaining for him to come on TV and just say, well, Derek Carr's a good quarterback. Yeah, we already know that. Tell us something else. Okay, I'll bring up these 3 plays and tell you how he's fucking up. It's entertaining. Charm City, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Orlovsky's not wrong. But I mean, he is bringing you the facts that are only going to validate his narrative of what he's talking about at that moment. I can do that all day. If I wanted to show a clip of Derek Carr right now, I can show you every single great play he's made. But that would only fit my narrative. You know what I'm saying? This whole idea of Derek Carr should have did it. I said this to Sanjeet. Don't show me another freeze frame picture and circle the wide receiver and say that's what the quarterback should have did. We do not play the game like that. We do not play the game like that. And I don't have ankle socks on because I'm wearing a freaking boot right now because I tore my Achilles, so I don't have ankle socks on. Question, Honcho. If Carr is with the Niners, are they a Super Bowl contender? I don't know if they're a Super Bowl contender, but I know that he's better than Garoppolo. So if he can win games with Garoppolo, they can definitely win with Derek Carr. Sanjeet has little knowledge. I'm not saying Sanjeet has little knowledge, but Sanjeet is emotionally invested in his opinion. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. So he's doing himself the right thing by bringing up things that validate his narrative. But at the end of the day, that's the problem between people that come on here and tell you their opinion because they're so emotionally tied to the opinion, they can't change it. They can't. There's no such thing as supporting a motherfucker when he does well, but when he doesn't, we shit on him. That's not support. That's what you kind of call bandwagons. You can't have it that way. That doesn't mean you can't say when he's playing bad. No, you can support somebody and still say they're playing bad. Okay, I support my son. He plays basketball and football. I support my son. If he has a bad game, I can say you have a bad game, but you're still that guy. I still support you. You don't get to just say, oh, you fucking suck, you terrible, you shouldn't even play no more. Just because you had a bad game or the results wasn't what you wanted, that's not support. So we got to stop all this hickory-dickory-dock support stuff. Yo, it's not. Pacey and preaching super fans need to watch other teams so they can watch QBs play way worse than Carr, but their team still wins. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Carr needs to play better. Carr needs to play better. Like, I'm on the record saying that. Make sure we hit them likes too. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raiderinfo. I'm not saying Derek Carr has been perfect. I'm not saying Derek Carr has been great. I'm not even saying Derek Carr has been good. But to sit here and think that Derek Carr is the top one reason why we're fucking 0-3, that's just you being emotionally attached and invested to your opinion of Derek Carr. That's it. That's it. Because and because you bring up other points from other people and this and that, doesn't mean you're making excuses for Derek Carr. You're just trying to be objective to the situation, not just how I feel. Not just how I feel. That's like you have never seen nobody. Let's say you had an issue with said person, right? And you're chilling with people, and that person come around. That person cooks a meal, and the meal is good, but you already have an invested opinion on that person emotionally. So what you gonna say when the food is good? I was all right. That food was all right. I mean, I had better mac and cheese before. Because you're emotionally invested in the opinion of that person is not that person's not it. That person is not it. And that's what's happening with Derek Carr, is that they've already drawn a line in the sand. They've drawn a line in the sand. If you support Derek Carr, you're a stan, you're a clown, you're this, you're that. If you support Derek Carr, you like Derek Carr more than you like the team. Motherfucker, I don't even know y'all. None of y'all know me in person. Y'all don't know what I do, how I live, how I root for somebody, just because I can come on here and be calm, cool, and collected about it. You understand what I'm saying? I would never create a narrative that says, that's like me saying, if you listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine, you a bitch. I don't know that. Why would I say that? I don't know that. I don't listen to it. But you can do whatever you want to do. It's not for me to tell you what type of person you are if you listen to that. And that's what's going on in Raider Nation right now. We have individuals telling you that, well, if you support Derek Carr, you're on that side of the fence. That's just how it goes. I appreciate the super. They don't understand big words like narrative. You're going to have to bring your language down a tad for the slow folks, Honcho. Nah, man, they know what's up. They know what's up. They know what's up. I mean, guys, half the people that's mad about what the Raiders are right now and killing Derek Carr is because they had projections of this team that weren't realistic. They weren't realistic. Everybody, so I said we was going to win 9-10 games this year. Everybody told me I was negative because, well, we went to the playoffs last year. So how we get better? Motherfucker, who told you we got better? Just because you get a better player does not make you a better team. Rest in peace. I saw Kobe Bryant lose a lot of games. Wasn't many players better than him. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you add a better player doesn't make the team better. God damn, I got a lot of supers coming in here. Y'all got to bear with me. Let me get to these. Raiderman01, appreciate the super. This team is so stacked to not get it together. We are probably the best 3-0 team. 0-3 team in history. They will get it together. Just win, baby. I appreciate you, Gorilla Stunk. Yo, bro, what do you think about Jonathan Abram? I think he's a liability. DC talk is getting old. These weirdos are lame, bro. 3 years and going. I think that Abram is playing well. I think you got to keep him out of coverage. But he's playing well flying around. Big Time Willie, appreciate the super. Carr leads the league in game-winning drives and fourth quarter comeback. Seen 4 in a row at 6 and 7 last year. Why trade a QB that's clutch? I don't think anybody's realistically thinking about trading him. Sal, appreciate the Superman. The only way I would blame Carr is when he's the other player on the team. I see what you're saying with that. You ain't wrong about that. Okay, Vibrators say Kobe won championships. Kobe could never win a championship by himself. That style of basketball doesn't win championships. And this is the problem I have with the Derek Carr slander is because people will say stats don't matter. Stats don't matter. But then when you're proving that he's not good, you tell me stats. Right? Back to the point I was making. A lot of people that are up in arms right now about the Raiders are people who had unrealistic expectations based on how they felt about the team. Listen, based on how they felt about the team. Not based on what we actually did with the team. You didn't improve the interior defensive line. You didn't improve the interior offensive line. Right? You didn't improve at cornerback. I don't know why everybody thought all of a sudden we had great cornerbacks. Right? So you only thought that the Raiders were going to be better because we were good. We backed into the playoffs last year. And all of a sudden, well, we had Devontae, now we're a Super Bowl contender. We're not. And those people that thought that are the people that are mad right now. But the same illogical thoughts that made you think the Raiders are going to be Super Bowl contenders this year is the same illogical thoughts that make you think it's because Derek Carr we're not. Come on. We're in the bottom of the... Bro, if I'm not mistaken, we're in the bottom of the league in sacks. But you'll tell me Max Crosby is still a dog and he's still this, but he ain't getting no fucking sacks. Kobe won without Shaq. He had Powell, motherfucker. Y'all better stop playing. Bro. Kobe was averaging 50 points a game and losing till they got Powell. And then he lost in the championship to the Celtics, no? Come on, man. Don't play with me. Come on now. Don't play with me. No, Max is him, but people like Max. People don't like Derek Carr. So you're going to give Max a pass by not... As good as Max is, he can't get sacks by himself. It's scheming. So as good as Derek Carr is, you'll hold him accountable for us not getting wins. But you won't hold Max accountable for blowing a 20-point lead? Come on now, keep the same energy. Nick G, your opinion, Coach Rich, have a better record. Yeah, but we didn't see... It's hard to say with that situation. I don't know. I liked Coach B, honestly. So I don't have no issues with Max Crosby. Max Crosby is a great player. But what I'm saying to you is that we'll let Max Crosby live on his individual success and not on his team success. Because Max Crosby, as good as he is, our defense has always sucked with him. Right? Just like Derek Carr, no matter how good he is, our team sucks with him. But we'll individually talk about Derek Carr, but we won't individually talk about Max Crosby. Oh, God forbid. Right? That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me because I don't think you should do either. I'm not saying you should blame Max. I'm saying if you're not going to blame Max for the entire defense being ass, why do you blame Derek Carr for the entire offense being ass? Carr been inconsistent for years? Our fucking franchise has been inconsistent. What are you talking about? See, that's what I mean. It's like you feel like, well, I have to be a Raiders fan. I don't have to be a Derek Carr fan. So let's fuck Derek Carr. Fuck him. Raider Andy just tuned in, big dog. What I miss? You ain't missed nothing yet. Raider Jimmy 303. I think Carr doesn't trust his O-line enough to go through his reads comfortably. I mean, I appreciate the super. I don't know. I can't. It's 3 games in. It's 3 games in. I can't really tell yet. But my point is, if you're not going to blame an individual player for our defense being ass, we had Khalil Mack, and our defense was still 20th at best. Nobody blamed him for not having a top defense. But yet we're blaming Derek Carr for not having a top offense. And on top of that, we're blaming Derek Carr when our defense doesn't do very well. If I hear another motherfucker tell me the defense been on the field so long because the offense gets 3 and out. No, bitch. No. The defense had a possession because the offense went 3 and out. The amount of plays the defense plays is on them. Understand what I said there. I might have went over your head. Let me say it again. If the Raiders offense goes 3 and out, the defense has a possession. If they stay on the field for 17 plays, that's on them. What are we talking about? I'm a defensive coordinator. If the offense throws an interception, I'll be like, damn, now we back on the field. But if I were on the field for 17 plays, that's not on the offense. That's on the defense. Get off the field. But y'all like the players on the defense, so you don't want to say that. You don't want to have that conversation. And understand this, because I know y'all going to clip this up and put it on Twitter, and everybody going to clown me. And I'm not here for y'all to like me. I'm really not. I'm really not. If I was here for y'all to like me, I'd say a whole bunch of shit that I know you're going to like. I'm here to say what the hell what is real, okay? What is real, okay? And what is real is that the defense is on the field that long because the defense cannot get off the field. What, motherfucker? You thought you wasn't going to have to play defense today? That's what you thought, big boss. Appreciate the super. You talking that talk tonight, Honcho? I always do. Don't be so surprised. I always do. Always do. Come on, that doesn't make no sense. Oh, the defense is so tired because they've been on the field for like 30 straight minutes. Bitch, get a stop. How about that? Huh, Max? How about that? Get a stop. Oh, you don't want me to blame Max for not getting no stops? Well, then why do you blame Derek Carr for not getting no points? This shirt is not overly tight. It got wrinkles in it. It's not tight at all. What are you talking about? I'm built like an average adult male, okay? So you'll talk shit about the defense being on the field for 30 minutes, but then expect the offense that was sitting on the bench for 30 minutes to come in and go get a game-winning drive. With a quarterback that y'all don't think is that good anyway. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. But because people out there told you Chandler Jones was so good. Chandler Jones is so good. I'm not saying he's not. Understand. Listen. I'm not saying he's not. But since everybody told you how good Chandler Jones is this, Chandler Jones is that, the motherfucker ain't done nothing. But I bet y'all find 6 plays to post and say, hey, some of y'all need to know that this just means contain. And this just means this bitch ain't doing shit. Stop playing with me. We didn't pay you no money to bring you here to play contain. When are you playing contain? Come on now. But because y'all like him and y'all talk so much shit about how good he is, y'all hesitant to say how poorly he's playing. Right? And since you don't like Derek Carr, it's so easy for you to talk shit. It's hard for you to find clips of him doing well. I had somebody in the chat last week tell me Carr didn't play bad, but that's somebody who hates Derek Carr and don't want to say he played well. Derek Carr played well enough to win against the Titans. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop playing with me. He played well enough to win that game. We got 459 people in here, only 197 likes. Hit them likes, man. I'm fucking out of here. Yeah, Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins didn't look that damn good until Derek Carr threw him the ball. Again, I'm not here to tell you Derek Carr is great. I'm not here to tell you Derek Carr is top 5. I'm not here to tell you Derek Carr is elite. All I'm here to tell you is that you can't blame him for everything that goes on with the Raiders. You can't. You can't. You guys talk about, oh, you make excuses for Derek Carr. If making a video about how Chandler Jones is not making tackles, but he's impacting the game is not an excuse, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And everybody know where I'm at. They know they can pull up. Show me. Show me. But you don't want to say you was wrong. That's what it is. Nobody want to say they was wrong. I got to find this super chat. That shit went way up there. Or should be one I already seen. All right, here we go. Sal, appreciate the super. I think Carr ran the team when Gruden left, and it showed. You can see the difference. People just, what the fuck? Oh, people just like to follow the trend and stick with it so they can eventually be right. Yo, that's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point. Because I agree with the bottom part. I don't know if he was running the offense when Gruden left, but I do agree. I do agree that people are rooting for Derek Carr to do bad. People are rooting for him to do bad because they'd rather be right. They'd rather be right. They'd rather be right and lose than be wrong and us win. It make them sick. Make them sick. Mulligan's well, appreciate the super. The defense never made adjustments versus Arizona, but it's on DC. It is on DC, the defensive coordinator. It is. How the hell you going to keep playing a nickel when they running the ball up the middle? Come on now. Come on now. The same people telling me Derek Carr is ass, the same people that say he's going to have an MVP year. How do you have an MVP year if you ass? Come on, man. But instead of saying you was wrong, you got to blame him, though. You got to point at this and point at that. Because you said you got on your channel, and you got on your Twitter, and you got on your Instagram, and you got up in front of your table when you was eating dinner with your family. So you know what? I think the Raiders can win 13 games this year. And I got on the internet and said, bitch, where? 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 But instead of you saying you wrong, oh, the Raiders aren't good enough to win 13 games, you'll say, we ain't going to win 13 games because Derek Carr. He the same motherfucker we had when you said we was going to win 13 games. I don't live in that fairy tale world, man. Ricky Man 85, appreciate the super. I had this argument the other day. I said if we want Carr to win games in spite of the defense sometimes, can we not have the defense win games in spite of the offense sometimes? It goes both ways. I agree. But it don't work like that. It don't fucking work like that. It don't work like that. I just want to win. AJ Simpson, I just want to win too. But the thing is, it's my job that if we win or lose to come on here and kind of speak factually about why things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my job to come on here and speak to the strength of why things are actually happening, why they're not happening. Derek Carr, right? All right, let's cut right to the chase. Derek Carr right now, if I had to grade Derek Carr after 3 games, Derek Carr would be playing at a C average right now. C. A C. He's playing at a C. And you're not going to win games with a quarterback that's playing at a C level if the defense is playing at a C minus. If the coaching is a fucking D. Then the C is not going to get it done. So Derek Carr has to be better. I just said that, Josh. C is not going to get it done in the NFL. But a C would give you a better chance of getting it done if the defense played at a B. Why does Derek Carr have to be... Oh, no, we got to get Ryan up out of here. Ryan bugging. Everett, ain't nobody gassing. Take it easy. Yo, get Ryan up out of here, yo. I don't know what's up with boy. I don't know what's up with boy. Yeah, he got to get up out of here. Derek Carr's playing at a C right now to me. He is. Right? I'm not here to tell you he's not. You can't say nobody expected the defense to be good. Then why? Who would pick us to win 13 games then if they didn't think the defense was going to be good? So you thought we was going to be good because Derek Carr is good? But you told me Derek Carr is trash. So if nobody expected the defense to be good and everybody thinks Derek Carr is trash, oh, come on, yo, y'all in here wailing tonight, bro. Y'all in here just wailing, bro. Disrespect after disrespect. So that's what I don't understand. That's what I mean when I say it's unrealistic expectations, right? I mean, who in this chat right now is taking Kyler Murray over Derek Carr? Put it in the chat right now. Kyler Murray or Derek Carr? Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat. Kyler Murray or Derek Carr? Put it in the chat right now. Put K for Kyler Murray and put DC. Oh, man, somebody really didn't have nothing to do tonight and just started making mad fucking fake accounts. That's crazy. My minds better be on point. I see a lot of DCs. Somebody said neither. Come on, Lewis. Do better. I gave you 2 options. You can't pick neither. Man up. So I see a lot of Derek Carrs. But yet, Kyler Murray beat us and came back from 20 points. So you mean to tell me that it's Derek Carr's fault for the defense giving up 20 points in the second half? Now, it could be Derek Carr's fault that we didn't score more points. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But at some point, the defense has to play football too. They get paid millions of dollars too. They get paid millions of dollars. Yo, my moms better go to work. Go to work. Do you think DC has reached its ceiling? I don't think so. Because I think Derek Carr is the type of quarterback that you have to... He doesn't have to have perfect conditions around him, but he has to be comfortable. And right now, he doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look comfortable right now. He doesn't look comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Honcho, who you got? Murray or Carr? I'm taking Derek Carr. I'm taking Derek Carr. Josh, I would respond more, but it's kind of hard. It's 400 some people in this chat, almost 500. Make sure you hit them likes. I mean, the fact that I had to argue with somebody last week after the game that said it was Derek Carr's fault that Darren Waller dropped the touchdown pass is beyond me. And that was Clyde. I don't know what Clyde's doing tonight. Clyde sounds like a type of person that goes to church on Wednesdays. So hopefully, you know, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Kyler Murray with our roster, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of Kyler Murray. I'm not a fan. It's a process. We're learning how to win. I don't think it's that we're learning how to win. I mean, guys, right now, get in the chat right now. Give me a grade for Josh McDaniels. Give me a grade for Josh McDaniels. Give me a grade for Josh McDaniels right now. I'm writing down notes because I see some people in the chat. I'm writing down some notes. Okay, I haven't seen a passing grade yet for Josh McDaniels. C-, A+, true light, you're a fool. And you probably high. F, I see a lot of D's, a lot of F's. So my point is that if Josh McDaniels is at an F right now, then how can the first person you blame be Derek Carr? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yo, Honcho, is learning another system stunting Carr's growth? No, I'm gonna tell you the problem with Derek Carr. I'm gonna tell you the problem right now with Derek Carr. Derek Carr actually made a statement today, and it's exactly what I've been talking about. And it's the only issue I have with Derek Carr. It is the only issue I have with Derek Carr. Hey, Shug, appreciate the super. Where can I buy that hat? Hey, redemptionbrand.com, bro. Raid the tape. This is his joints. Official. My issue with Derek Carr is what he said today. Okay, so somebody brought up the idea of the Dan Orlovsky tape and saying he needs to throw it to Devontae Adams. And Derek Carr responded, paraphrasing. Derek Carr responded with, I'm going to trust Josh McDaniels and trust his reads and put the ball where he wants me to put it. That's pretty much what he said. And that's my issue with Derek Carr. Is Derek Carr is so concerned with and consumed with. Derek Carr is so consumed with being a good pupil and being a good person and being respectful to his coaches and I'll just do whatever my coach tells me to do. Is you can't play the quarterback position and be successful like that. You can't. It just doesn't work like that. Because if every player played like that, then they would minimize their success. Because what I mean by that is that if I'm coaching a safety and I say, hey, man, you got to stay on the hash when you're in your quarters. But then we also tell our safeties, trust your eyes. So if you see something, go make a play. But if instead of making that play, he said, hey, you taught me to stay on the hash. You taught me to stay in my quarters. And he doesn't make a play, that's on him. So my point is Derek Carr can listen to his coach. He can be respectful. But at the end of the day, your coach is calling the plays based on what he thinks is going to happen. You got to run the play based on what you see happening. That's a different ballgame. That's a whole different ballgame. I can tell you, look, on this play, Devontae should be open. But you can't stare down Devontae because I said that. You know what I mean? Like the coach is on the sideline. He can't even really see the type of movements that's going on. And I know they got people upstairs in the box and all that, but the play is already called. Van Guy says defense wins champions. Thanks for the super. The play is already called at that point. You understand what I'm saying? So if he's making a play call saying, well, when we get this look, Renfro should be open. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm the one on the field. I got to make those adjustments myself. I got to trust my eyes and my preparation to put that ball where it needs to go. And I just don't think Derek Carr is doing that right now because he's so concerned with where does Josh want me to put the ball. At this point, it doesn't matter because where Josh wants you to push the ball hasn't been working to this point. Right? So to wrap things up as far as that point, the whole point I've made so far is you won't blame Max Crosby for giving up a 20-point lead. You won't blame Max Crosby for the defense giving up 20 points in the second half. Right? You won't blame Hunter Renfrow for fumbling 2 times in a row. You won't blame Josh McDaniels for not running the ball when you got a running back that's averaging almost 4 yards after contact. After contact. Right? You won't blame Darren Waller for dropping passes. Tell me how it makes sense to put all that blame onto Derek Carr. If it makes sense, I'll ride with it. I tell my kids the same thing. If my kids do some dumb shit, before I beat them, I'll be like, yo, why you do that? If what they tell me makes sense, I won't beat them. Right? So if you can tell me how you can blame Derek Carr, and it has to be outside of the fact that he's not a winner, then I can't have the conversation with you. It's not educational at that point. It's not educational at that point. There's nobody's learning at that point. Like, you'll tell me it's Derek Carr's fault because Derek Carr's been here the longest. That's it. That's the only argument you have. We have been blaming everyone. You're just on Carr for some reason. Crispin, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? The show is actually called Caveman for Carr. Why the fuck did you come here? This is what we're going to talk about. You can't tell me you've been blaming everyone. Because I literally posted a video that said Josh McDaniels needs to learn how to win and prove himself as a head coach. And it has 40,000 views. And all the comments are telling me I'm a clown. And all I do is make excuses for Derek Carr. So, Crispin, if you don't know the whole story, don't comment on it. It's cool. It's cool. But everybody's not blaming everybody. What world do you live in where everybody's getting blamed for where the Raiders are right now? How can you say that? How can you say that? I'm on the front line with this shit. I'm on the front line. I'm getting criticized every single day for trying to spread the blame out. But yeah, you'll come here and tell me everybody is getting blamed. You're just stuck on Carr. What? JT, appreciate the super. Crosby, Renfrow, and Waller combined still don't have the experience that Derek Carr has in the NFL, and he is still making rookie mistakes. Oh shit. What do you mean Derek Carr is making rookie mistakes? Appreciate the super. Josh, appreciate the super. You see, we had a players only meet. Yeah, I saw that. What do you mean he's still making rookie mistakes? What is the rookie mistake? Missing a read is not a rookie mistake. You think Derek Carr is the only quarterback that doesn't throw to the guy you think is open? Stop letting these other people fool you that can just... This is what they do. Here we go. I'm gonna do it for you. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Quarterback rollout, receiver here, running back right here. Here we go. Here goes the play. Yeah, this is the guy you're supposed to throw it to. That's the guy you're supposed to throw it to. He's wide open. Why didn't you throw it to him? Tell me when the last time we played football on this. Fucking jokes, man. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. People that don't have no experience in the field is telling you what's going on in the field. I don't have no problem with it. Do what you do. Get it how you live. But you know what? I had a problem with how policing worked. You know what I did? I went to college and studied criminal justice. So I can actually know the shit I'm arguing about. So I actually can know what's going on when I'm complaining about it. But you people out there complain about shit that you know nothing about. Know nothing about. That's the part I don't like. You can have your opinion. That's fine. I will never dog you for having an opposite opinion of me. I'm only dogging people that seem to tell me I'm a clown and I don't know shit because I don't think like you think. Right? Not only my defensive coordinator, bro, I played the position like... Right? Like, so what I'm saying to you is that, look, we'll get a whole bunch of stats that, well, the offensive line is only allowing an X amount of percentage of pressure during the game. So that means Derek Carr has plenty of time to throw. Well, how do we know that the plays that they're not allowing pressure on are the plays he's completing, but that other percentage of the time they are getting pressure are the ones he's not completing? Because that fits your narrative. Think about, I'm not asking you to hate nobody, I'm not talk shit at nobody. I'm being honest with you. If you told me that on 75% of Derek Carr's dropbacks, he's getting a clean pocket. 25% he's not. So 75% of the time he's getting a clean pocket. 25% of the time he's not. So he should be making all the throws. Well, how do we know that 25% is when it's 3rd and long? When it's 3rd and 6? When it's 3rd and 5? When it's 3rd and goal? What if that's the 25%? Because we don't play the game. The game is not played in this broad spectrum. It's certain individual plays. So yeah, you might be blocking great 75% of the time. But if I needed you to block great on that play, and that was part of the 25% you didn't, that might make a difference in the game. But y'all don't want to hear that. Like if I told you, hey, last night I played basketball. I shot 80% from the field. No, I played basketball last night. I made 80% of my free throws. But the 2 free throws I missed was to win the game. Well, damn, bitch. I don't care about the 80% no more because the 20% is what lost us the game. So you're telling me, hey, 75% of the time they block good. Oh, great. I'm happy. You did your job well 75% of the time. But if that 25% was when we needed it the most, then that might impact the game. That's crazy. Nobody want to hear that shit, though. I played NCAA for 4 years at Wisconsin. I know how football works also. I've always been a DC fan, but I never thought he was elite. Okay, I'm good with that. Javi, yo, I just tuned into your show for the first time 5 minutes ago. Dude, you are raw. I don't know if that's real raw. Maybe, I don't know, but that's real. Bro, I like what you're saying. It's hard to read these on the phone. You keep it real, just subscribe, keep it 100. I appreciate that, Javi. I hope I said your name right. In my opinion, the defense has been far from great, but in all 3 games, they put us in a position to win, tie, but the offense hasn't come through. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They blew a 20-point lead in the second half. You had 2 quarters. You blew a 20-point lead. Come on. Like, you can't say the defense puts you in position to win just because at the time you like to see it the most, you'll be like, oh, okay, they got to stop. You can't say that they put you in a position to win. Giving up 24 points in the first half does not put you in a position to win. Because at the end of the day, if you go up 24-10, right? You go up 24-10 at halftime, and I don't score no more points. Whose fault is that we lost that game? Tell me. Come on, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, yo. It doesn't make any sense. You're up 20 points, then that means the offense put us in position to win. Derek Carr's glorified Alex Smith. Didn't Alex Smith play in the NFC Championship game? Oh, I'm bugging. I might be bugging. The defense shut them down in the second half. Not against the Cardinals. See, that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to bunch everything together because it makes your argument stronger. And what I do is start pulling that shit apart. And when you pull it apart, you expose the individual arguments that make up your opinion. So you just skip over the Cardinals game when you say the defense stopped them in the second half. How could the defense have stopped them in the second half? They gave up a 20-point lead and two-point conversions. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm telling you, some of y'all just don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. Either you don't want to hear it, you don't care, you don't understand. It's one of the 3. They were on the field damn near an hour because no, bitch, they was on the field because they didn't get a stop. What part don't you understand about that? What don't might have got on the field because of the offense, but getting off the field was your part of the deal. It's your part of the deal. Now, with that being said, the offense has not been great. The offense has not been great. Yo, how do I become a member? I clicked on the link in the about section and it doesn't take me to the subscription choice. I don't know. Click that shit again. Renfro loves pancakes. I'm okay with that. What? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you might not have to join on the phone. You might have to be on a like a desktop type shit. Honcho, you might as well be talking to a rock. Nah. No, because it'd be easier talking to a rock, because at least a rock wouldn't say no dumb shit back. And I'm not, honestly, like, I'm from New Jersey. We talk a little different. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. Unless I have to, then I will. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. So when you say shit, I'm wilding out. I don't want to disrespect you personally. I don't know you personally, right? I'm not here to do that. But don't get it misconstrued. I'm not here to sugarcoat the shit. You can't tell me the defense put us in a position to win and just gloss over the fact they gave up a 20-point lead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I promise you, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not. Nobody like me in real life, so I'm not expecting you to like me on camera. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, man. I can't. I just can't get over. Like, you'll tell me that Rich Gannon is better than Derek Carr, and then tell me Derek Carr needs to be more mobile. Well, you thought Rich Gannon would have survived in this offense? Come on, yo. Josh, man, mofo got to think before buying supers. More money for Honcho. Yeah, facts. Facts. The loss of the Titans was on our receivers. Carr did his job that game. No, see, that's the problem. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not into blaming one specific side of the ball. The reason why we lost to the Titans, because we didn't make no adjustments until halftime on defense. We gave up 24 points. Motherfuckers had 4 drives. They scored touchdowns on 3 of them, and 3 of them was over 75 yards. That is on the defense. Not the receivers. That's on the defense. My man said, yo, Honch, if anybody feels disrespected, they shouldn't be in the chat. You're a real dude. I respect you for. I appreciate that, yo. Thank you. Because I know I can come off the wrong way, yo. Trust me. I've been in a lot of scuffles in my life just because people was like, yo, you man disrespectful. I'm like, bitch, what? I'm just talking regular. So I just want y'all to know I'm not from where y'all from, most likely. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, I'm with it. I'm for whatever. So I'm just talking, just get my points across. Honcho got the Jersey mentality. I guess I don't know. I don't know any other mentality. I'm just I am what I am. I have brothers. They're not like this though. Like, I have 2 brothers. They're not like this. They're calm. They're very calm. Jersey. I do be in the trenches though. I do be in the trenches. So I think that's my only issue. And if you notice, I don't think I've made a lot of friends in the content community. There was a time I was on a couple shows. I have not ever been contacted since to be on anybody's show. So I don't take that personally, but it is a fact. Okay, nobody's reached out for me to be on their shows. I don't have an issue with nobody, but everybody has their own narrative. And everybody is going to bring up facts and points that support their narrative. I don't have a narrative. I think that's one thing. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm right, I'm right. I just happen to be right more times than not, because if I'm wrong, I probably just won't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it doesn't make dollars, and I won't talk about it. Should appreciate the super. But at the end of the day, like, you got to stop arguing with me based on information you got from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like have your own ideas. Like, I don't talk to anybody else. I don't look. It is what I watch the games. I'm not an analytics guy. Because numbers can lie to you. If we went off stats, Russell Westbrook would be one of the best point guards of all time. He ain't. He's not. Right? If we went off stats, LeBron would be better than Michael Jordan. Bitch, he ain't. He's not. So I'm just saying, stats can be used to fit an argument, and you can concede some stats, you can omit some stats, and you can talk about certain stats that will highlight your narrative. There's no narrative for me. I want the Raiders to win. The Raiders are not winning. There are reasons why. I'm giving you the reasons. You want a reason. You want a person to hold accountable for it. It's not a one-person deal. If Derek Carr was as bad as everybody says he is out there, then it wouldn't be him and Max Crosby having a team meeting. You understand? Right? So the fact that his colleagues respect him, his peers respect him, none of the coaches ever got rid of him. There's never been a QB battle where him and another quarterback. Then I don't know why you guys try so hard to tell me that I should think differently of Derek Carr. I've been trying to get you on my show. Pull up one day. Oh, Dirty Raider, my bad, yo. Yeah. You have reached out. I forgive me. You have reached out. I ain't shit. I probably didn't respond. I ain't shit either. I ain't shit. Alex, act like Gannon won him the ship. Come on now. I mean, yeah, Gannon lost. Gannon lost in the Super Bowl through 5 picks. Imagine if that was Carr. Philly put up all but 1 touchdown in the first half and shut them out up until the last few minutes. That's what we should have done. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But the problem is that the minute you point to another, like, all right, here's something right here that makes sense. They'll argue with that shit. The minute you point to something else that makes sense, oh, it's getting personal now. How dare you bring in backup facts? Oh, it's personal now. You should see the emails I get. You should see the emails I get. You should see the emails that I get, man. Just because I don't think what you think. Just the world we live in today, man. The world we live in. I want to see you and Ray do shows again. Ray, that's the homie. Me and Ray still talk. But I guess, when I first came into the game, it was like the new flashy thing, and everybody was like, yeah, so it's cool. And then it's like, oh, he a wild boy. He talk how he want to talk. Honcho, him not being challenged for his position is a part of the problem. I don't think it's a part of the problem. I think you'll make it part of the problem because you don't think he's good. Derek, like I said, I'd rather Derek Carr be inconsistently great than be consistently bad. And all that means to me is you have to put more consistency around him. You know who was like that? You know who was inconsistently great? You know who was? I mean, I'm older than y'all. You know who was inconsistently great? And this person won a championship. Because the things they put around him. Brett Favre. Brett Favre knew how to lose a game on a pick 6, boy. He knew it. He knew how to lose a game on a pick 6. No, I'm talking great. Joe Flacco ain't never been great. He was just always decent. I'm talking about inconsistently great was Brett Favre. But what's consistent was the things they put around him in Green Bay. That gave him a chance. So even though Carr is not great all the time, Carr is good enough to win you games if you put the right things around him. That is not an excuse. That's not an excuse. That's the facts. Now, if you want to be mad that it's like, oh, he needs everything to be perfect to be good, whatever, man. That's some antics. Because I didn't say that. All I'm saying to you is Derek Carr will throw a pick that you don't understand. Derek Carr will miss a throw that you don't understand. Derek Carr will do this and do that. Brett Favre was the same kind of way. But once you put consistency around him, then it was on. If y'all getting sensitive to Honcho's live, then you ain't never had a real argument at a barbershop. That's a fact. Just don't argue with the barber. They'll push your shit back. Favre had balls to go and get it, though. Go and get what? The fuck you talking about? Just do it. What did he go and get? What did he go and get? What did he go and get? That sounds consistently inconsistent. Man, you trying too hard. You trying too hard. Speaking of Brett Favre, that scumbag out here stealing money and shit. That's what you meant when you said he had balls to go get it? Go take motherfuckers' money? what you meant? I know that's not what you meant. Let me see something real quick. Bro, this motherfucker threw... Brett Favre has 336 interceptions. God damn. Yo. Yo, that's crazy. That bitch has 336 interceptions. Derek Carter's played 8 years. He still has less than 100. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. 4 words per minute. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. Raiders will win this weekend. Yeah, maybe. Carr's not throwing 300 interceptions in his career. He's already 8 years in and he has less than 100. So even if he played 24 years, that'd be 300. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna make some new merch, man. I got busy, man. It's tough out here for me. Yeah, 336. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, man, at the end of the day, when you're talking about Derek Carr and talking about how much blame he gets, if this was a pie, I would say 75% to me is going to coaching, offense and defense. I would say 20% is going to Derek Carr, and I would say 5% it's probably defense. I'd probably give defense a little bit too. They messing with me? All right, Ray. The O-line is not terrible. It's just not great. I carry 6 running backs and don't run the ball. Who am I? Yeah, fucking Josh McDaniels, JT. So like I said, it's not that I don't think Derek Carr is to blame for anything. It's that I don't think he deserves to be blamed as much as he's getting blamed. Patrick Graham was supposed to be the guy with all the ideas. He was this, he was that, and he's not making adjustments fast enough. When you run a multiple defense, you should be able to make adjustments series by series, not quarter by quarter and half by half. Alex, appreciate the super. What's up, bro? First super live. Live to you. Your vids are great. I got to put in on the play call in DC isn't perfect. First 6 weeks of last year, he ranked first in everything. Then it fell apart. 7. Head coach's 9th year. Yeah. Mad running on sentences there. But I got you, Alex. Appreciate you. If it's your first time and last time, welcome. Yeah, I mean, look, DC has shown that he can do things. Nobody thought DC was a bum the first 5 games of last season until he lost his head coach and lost Henry Ruggs, and they started looking normal. And then defense wasn't shit anyway. So it's like you guys just go back and forth on him so much. It's like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Rich Gannon got on the air and said the offensive line has not been good. Not no disrespect, but damn, if Rich Gannon said it, because y'all believed Rich Gannon. This is the thing. Y'all shitted on Derek Carr when Rich Gannon was shitting on Derek Carr. When Rich Gannon said Derek Carr needs to do this, Derek Carr needs to do that, y'all was shitting on Derek Carr. Right? But now that he's saying the offensive line ain't this and the offensive line ain't that, y'all not saying a damn thing about it. Y'all not corroborating no information. You're not validating his statements. You're not even repeating his statements. Right? But you're going to go repeat Dan Orlovsky's statements because it fit the narrative. Alex Thompson, those run-on sentences are because of the limit. I know. Shit, I've been there. I used to be a super chatter. You can't keep changing O linemen. Look, if the O line was that good, we wouldn't be subbing people in and out. All right? And you can tell whoever you want that I said that. You wouldn't be subbing people in and out if you had a consistently good offensive line. Honcho always be speaking truth. I don't. What else are we here to talk about? I'm not pandering. I'm not ever going to pander. I'm never going to tell you they want to hear this. I want to get likes. I want to get views. So I'm going to tell them what they want to hear. I want them to go to sleep at night. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say that I believe. And what I believe is based on the facts, not based on how I'm feeling. Raider Man said 9 years. Elaborate. Put some money on it. Put some money on the books and tell me what you're talking about. 9 years. 9 years what? You 9 years sober? Hell no. Not if you bitching over Derek Carr. Derek Carr needs to put up some points. No. The offense needs to put up points. Darren Waller dropped a touchdown twice. Like, what are we talking about? The defense is last in turnovers again. The defense is last in sacks again. Do you understand the Raiders have had 9 plays? Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen. Listen. The Raiders have had 9 plays this season from the 5-yard line. 7 passes and 2 runs. But God forbid we blame the coaches. You're on the 5-yard line 9 times. You throw the ball 7 times and run it twice? Huh? You're on the 5-yard line. You throw it 7 times and only run twice? Everybody in America knows that it's harder to throw the ball down there than it is to run it. But we're going to throw it more than we run it because Josh McDaniels is arrogant and he thinks he's going to recreate how the NFL works. No, Sanji's good people. Sanji's good people. I'll never disrespect Sanji. I'll never disrespect Sanji. Now, his opinion, I might disrespect his opinion. I'll never disrespect him. The fuck is near top 10 O-line? That's like me saying we have a near top 10 quarterback. What the fuck does that mean? Javi, hey, when do you go live, bro? I turned on noties. You never know. You never know, Playboy. I'm out here. I might just pop up randomly. You heard me? You never know. You never know where I'm popping up at. Like, how can you have an offensive line that's shuffling people around and say they're near top 10? What the fuck is a near top 10? Either you top 10 or you ain't. What the fuck is near? Look, people have built established careers based off their opinions and their narratives. Okay, that's just the way it works all across the board, not just YouTube, everywhere. Everybody builds a platform based on their narratives. Okay, and for anybody at this point who has been so hard on Derek Carr to all of a sudden root for Derek Carr would be in complete conflict of their narrative and their platform that they've built. So you can't do it. Can't do it. Right? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not going to work. Right? There are people that don't root for Derek Carr, right? And they'll take it out of context and say, well, I root for the Raiders. Okay, there are people that are not supporting Derek Carr that wear Derek Carr jerseys just in case he has a good game. Yo, snap the pic, babe. That shit is weak. That shit is fucking weak. That shit is weak, yo. That shit is weak. It's okay if you don't support him, but don't support him all the time or support him all the time. Like I said before, Derek Carr can have a bad game and I still support him as the quarterback. The minute it turns to not support is when you're talking about get rid of him. Then you're not supporting him anymore. You're not supporting him anymore. I support Carr, but I don't own a jersey. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with not supporting Carr. I just don't like the idea of supporting somebody when they do well and not supporting them when they don't. Well, support means even when you don't, it's like unconditional. Like you can't only support him when he does good. Then that's not support. That's just bandwagoning. Could you imagine? I only like the Lakers when they do good. When they do bad, I like the fucking Nets. That's not how this shit fucking works. Alex, hell yeah, man. I've never seen you live. Always the great clips. You're always on point. I'll only send money to you and the rundown. Know the flip-flop. Paid fan. Real Raider fans deserve the supers, not paid. I feel you, yo. I respect it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Invest into that redemption brand. Yo, who the fuck is out here trying to call me by my government name? Yo, you better watch the fuck out. We'll block your ass. But I should invest in redemption brand because honestly, this shit look better on me than look on anybody else who rocking that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We need to move Crosby inside and let Coons get reps outside. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Coons should get some burn, but I don't think you move Crosby. Crosby's doing what he's supposed to do. You need to get interior pressure. You need to get interior pressure. Because the thing is that like when you have guys that are good on the defensive end, they're so good that when they start getting penetration upfield, right? When they get upfield, the tackles are just going to allow them to keep going upfield. We'll let you go because then the quarterback will just step up into the pocket. So what you need is you have to have some type of interior pressure that can move the quarterback side to side. That's how you get your defensive ends involved. But if your defensive ends are just really good and they're coming upfield, we'll just let them come upfield. We'll let them come upfield. Right? And then we'll step up into the pocket and throw the ball downfield. So you need some interior pressure to get those quarterbacks moving laterally so that way they can go into your defensive ends. That's how it works. Most fans treat people in their lives like they do their teams, fair weather, so I'm not surprised. You taking shots at me, my boy? I don't understand what you're saying, so I'm going to take it as disrespect until you elaborate. What do you think of Abram? I think Abram is playing well in spots. He's not good in coverage. He's not good in coverage. He's not good in coverage, man. He's not good in coverage. But he is good around the line of scrimmage. I'm sure they can have some sub packages for him or some type of NASCAR packages where they bring him in as an extra linebacker or a nickel backer. I think Patrick Graham is playing too much nickel, and we don't have the horses to do it. We don't have the horses to do it. Because what I'm saying to you is that, okay, in order for our deep, I think we're like 23rd against the pass right now. We're 23 in the NFL against the pass. I think in order for us to get better against the pass, we need better pass rush. We need to get pressure on the quarterback. So you might have to use Abrams in a situation where you're bringing pressure just to get the ball out faster to help us on the defensive end. If your defensive backs are struggling, then you can't have a quarterback sitting in the pocket all day ready to throw the ball. Like the longer they're in coverage, the worse they're gonna be. No matter how much you like Amik, Rock Yassin, I ain't seen the motherfucker make a play in a minute. No matter how much you like these guys, the longer they're in coverage, the more problems they're going to have. How do you keep a safety that's not good in coverage? I didn't. I don't know how they did. I thought Patrick Graham thought he was going to use them differently, but everybody has a plan till you get punched in the face. Not having Perriman and Merrick have really hurt this defense. Yeah, I would agree. But nobody wanted to hear that when the Raiders didn't have this guy and this guy on offense and it affected Derek Carr. Nobody wanted to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Honcho, what kind of hip pointer injury does Merrick truly have? I don't know. I hit him up, you know what I'm saying? He said he was doing well, recovering and shit. So, I don't really try to get into nobody's business. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be a witness or a suspect. So, keep some of that information away from me. I need to have plausible deniabilities. Is Josh the right guy in your opinion? It's early to tell. It's early to tell. The only people bitching really about how things are going right now are the people that were wrong in their predictions. And instead of just saying y'all was wrong, I thought the Raiders were going to be better than this. They have to start blaming people for why their predictions seem so false. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to, yo. Make sure we hit them likes. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, yo, both at Raider Honcho. And I think we're going to do the caping for Carr after every 3 games. It'll give us a bigger serving size to talk about. All right. Lots of receivers have been lost on audibles, yeah. But somehow that's Derek Carr's fault. Yeah, trading Mullen hurts right now. I don't know. Mullins wasn't locking shit up anyway. Honcho got those New York undercover kind of vibes. Nah, I got those choke shit out somebody vibes. Bunch says with Wilder, Renfro, and Adams. Yeah, but I hate to say it, but I think Derek Carr might have one too many weapons. That motherfucker be looking stuck back there. Like, I'm like, shit, throw it to somebody. We need Merrick back. I believe so. I agree. I like Trayvon Merrick. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of Trayvon Merrick. Peace, bro. Let me see what he said. Peace, bro. Just got on. My biggest thing is we got to run the ball. How you keep 6 running backs and don't set them off to get it in. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Derek, you ain't lying, yo. I spoke about that earlier. You just getting in here. I spoke on it earlier, man. You got to run the ball. You got to run the ball, man. You got to run the fucking ball. It doesn't make any sense not to run the ball, especially when you realize that. But this is a stat, right? This is a stat. Jacobs is averaging like 4-point-something yards a carry. He's averaging less than 1 yard a carry before contact. He's averaging 3.8 after contact. That tells me that he's getting touched really early. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about a guy who's probably getting touched at the line of scrimmage and yet still getting 3, 4 yards. So why are we not running the ball more? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Um, I did like Everett too. Raider Honcho, if DC4 had consistency and stability in the team and organization as a whole, he can ball the fuck out. I promise you. He was starting to get it with Gruden till the hit job. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I don't disagree with you. I think the issue with the organization is you have too many chefs in the kitchen. You have too many people. You have too many people trying to tell Mark Davis what's best for the team. Mark Davis don't know shit. Okay, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Because if he did know shit, he wouldn't have brought John Gruden back. And if he did know shit, he wouldn't have let Bisaccia go. He doesn't know shit. So what's happening is somebody has to tell him what to do. Somebody has to tell him what to do. If he knew shit, he wouldn't get that kind of haircut. He don't know shit. So somebody has to tell him what to do. So at the end of the day, not everybody's on the same page. Not everybody's on the same page. Unfortunately, in football, you have to have things clicking together. Where in basketball, you're putting 5 guys out there. If you have one guy that's really, really good, you're seeing a couple other guys around him. Right? But in football, everybody has to be able to do their job collectively. JT Douglas, you're a wild boy. Much love, bro. It's a team sport. I got to go to bed. All right, Ron. Hold it down. Mark Davis spending too much time at PF Chang. He's spending too much time at the damn WNBA games. I'll tell you that much. No disrespect to the women out there balling, but damn, what the hell he doing there? what the hell is he doing there? Alex Thompson, I see a game 1, no check downs. DC needs help if no one's open. What the fuck in game 2? Are we not running the ball? We were in range for Carlson, put Renfro on the bench this past game. Why plays like reverse to Adams? I hate that. I hate that. I don't know why you would not run the ball with Josh Jacobs but run the ball with Devontae Adams. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. He's definitely not getting cakes. You are bugging. What it do, Big Hans? Just Lift, what's up, yo? What's up, what's up, what's up? You in here kind of late, man. I'm going to skedaddle out of here soon, yo, because I'm on my phone. My phone going to die. That joint going to die. That joint gonna die. The crazy part is I'm in here, stream been lit, watching the whole time, but having a puppy is no joke. Oh, Logan Singleton. Shut your punk ass up, man. I care about that punk ass puppy. It ain't no pit bull. Nah, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congrats. Maybe that's what you wanted me to say. Congrats on the puppy. My bad. See, I ain't regular. I just jumped to confrontations. Do you agree that Carr pocket awareness is horrible? Yeah, I do have an issue with Derek Carr in the pocket. I think Derek Carr reminds me of a safety on defense that doesn't get enough depth in his drops and always puts him in bad positions to make plays. And I feel like that's what Derek Carr does at times. Is a lot of times Derek Carr stops his feet in the pocket and he's not really quick to where he can just stop and go really quick. So I think that Derek Carr, while he's watching the receivers going, it's like he's stuck. He doesn't he needs to move his feet around and kind of be able to release that ball at any moment or take off and run. But he doesn't. He throttles down in the pocket and, he said, bro out here looking for compliments, pup is getting roasted. Hell yeah. I mess with Coolio. I mean, Coolio, he had a joint back in the day. I'm from the East Coast, though. He had a joint. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying rest in peace, Coolio. Coolio passed away. Landon Collins to the Raiders. Teamer's not cutting it. Yeah, Teamer's been rough. But those are backups. What do you expect from a backup? He's a backup. Yeah, that Coolio song was lit. Carr, top 2 QB, not 2. He's definitely not. Oh, man. R.I.P. to Coolio. I seen people putting it in the chat, but they put everything in the chat, so R.I.P., yo. I think he learned that from Gruden. What, to stop his feet? He needs to keep his feet moving. He needs to keep his feet moving. But I think Josh McDaniels needs to have a conversation with Derek Carr that allows Derek Carr to go play. And I posted this on my Twitter and everybody went crazy. I said, yo, free Derek Carr. Tell Josh McDaniels to take the handcuffs off him. Now, I didn't say Josh McDaniels put the handcuffs on him. But Derek Carr is playing handcuff football right now. He's trying to do everything that Josh McDaniels wants him to do. Josh McDaniels should just knowing that. Josh McDaniels should just say, "Look, Carr, I just want you to make the best play. I want you to make the best play. I want you to just make the best play. We will live with the results, bro. But you got to go out there and do what you think is right on the field. Because I'm not on the field. I'm on the sideline, looking extra chubby in the face with a visor that's too tight. Okay? You're on the field. You got to make the best play out there for the team. Team going to shock y'all. Who going to shock? Ain't nobody going to shock me. Shit, I said they was going to win 9 games. How could they shock me? Give your keys to the game Sunday. Oh, God, it's too early for that. Honcho sounds like you saying we should go more hurry up and spread, let DC cook. They're mixing the running. Yo, they're not wrong. 7 months in the Honcho gang. That's what's up, John V. Appreciate you. I gotta give you some merch, man. I sent you some shit, man. Email me, man. I don't know my email, but hit me up on Twitter, man. @RaiderHoncho. DM me. We'll send you some shit. I thought Derek Carr looked the best in the fourth quarter of the game against the Titans when he wasn't held down by a script. He was just out there playing, hurrying up to the line. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's where Derek Carr thrives. Derek Carr, once upon a time, was the best quarterback in the 2-minute drill. So that's what I'm saying, right? If we get a new coach this year, if we brought in a new coach this year, and everybody's like, oh, Derek Carr is looking the worst he's ever looked. Well, how do you not think that the coach is part of that? If Derek Carr never looked like this before, and he looks like this now, and we happen to have a new coach, new signal caller, how is that not part of it? He'll just be making shit up. He's always played best in hurry up, no huddle. I agree. I think he's from, that's just how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Everybody was shitting on Carr when he was dinking and dunking, having a high completion percentage. And everybody's shitting on Carr because he's taking shots downfield without a high completion percentage. Y'all just ain't never going to be happy. Y'all ain't never going to be happy. And look, at the end of the day, I'm not all that upset in the 0-3 start because I'd much rather start 0-3 and get hot than start hot and then have a collapse like we always do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'll take the aggressive Carr all day. I like Carr being aggressive, but he gotta be smart. He gotta be smart. Like it gotta be control chaos. JT, DC is faster than he thinks. My biggest problem with DC is ignoring running lanes and staring at one receiver. I don't know if he's staring at one receiver just because his head is, turned in that direction. Usually they have 2 or 3 guys in the same area of the field. I think if he stared down receivers all the time, I think he would throw more picks. Honestly. Yeah, the other way around would be nice. Favorite Jay-Z song? Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite Jay-Z song is probably You Don't Know. That's probably my favorite Jay-Z song. I love that song. Carr is good. QB needs to step up. Yeah, we don't disagree with that. I said Derek Carr needs to step up. Right now, I gave him a C right now. He's playing at a C level right now, and he needs to step it up. Honcho, what do you think they discussed in the closed players meeting? I think they discussed just staying together, sticking together, and having people take it more seriously in practice. Because what Derek Carr was saying in his press conference was like, yo, you're starting to see shit that showing up in practice show up in the game. And people got to look in the mirror. So obviously people are not practicing hard. And Josh McDaniels must not be having them practicing hard. So I think he's saying, look, guys, I see you dropping passes in practice, bitch. Now I'm seeing you dropping passes in the game, bitch. You need to get it together. Josh, man, said, how's my leg? My leg is all right, man. It's healing. I'm starting to put some weight on it in the boot. I go back to the doctor on the 14th to get my boot readjusted, and I should be able to walk a little better from there. I think at 2 weeks from there, I'll be back in the sneaker with a lift. So maybe around Christmas time, I should be able to walk. It's been rough, though, man. I've been on crutches since August. It's been rough. It's been rough. Imagine if Carr cussed. No, I can't. Damn, Alex, what the shit, man? You must make a lot of fucking money. Ain't no refunds on these shits. Alex, appreciate the Superman. Let DC call some plays and put in the exact spot McDaniels wants. Remember 2016, broke his pinky, went and got a glove, pistol and shotgun, and was killing it. Jacksonville, Florida, got 2 bounce. Oh, you from Jacksonville, Florida? You got a bounce. Get ready for. God damn, bro, be safe. No wonder you spending all this money. Shit, like I can't take it with me. Shit, be safe. Get your man, stay low. It ain't no refunds. Don't be like I survived the hurricane. I need my money back. Hell no. Shit. It's those ankle socks. I hate that they be rocking ankle socks. Carr has been historically great against Denver. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Honcho, what you do to your foot? I ruptured my Achilles, man. I ruptured my Achilles playing basketball. DC is too nice when he talks. Think we need Honcho to do a narrative for his press interview. You know, I might. You know what? I'm gonna try that shit. I'm gonna try that shit. I'm gonna go live when Derek Carr is speaking, and I'm going. What's that shit called? Shit. Goddamn, what's it called, man? When they got the interpretations. I forget. Translate. I'm gonna translate that shit for him. Alex Thompson, thanks, bro. Not rich, but like your content. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You should be hitting all upper body. Nah, yo. You know what it is? It's like I got a lot. I never work out this time of year. I never work out this time of year, yo. I did watch Summer Madness. Let's talk about it. I don't work out this time of year. Football season, I focus on the football stuff as far as me coaching. I usually start working out, December, January, February, March, April, and then I don't work out again until, what I'm saying? Yo, if we talking about Summer Madness, yo, they did my boy Tay-Rock dirty. If anybody knows, I know I'm a Tay-Rock fan. They did Tay-Rock dirty, bro. He mentioned Raccoon and they booed him. I still think he beat Swamp 2-1. Only few of y'all in here gonna know that, but Tay-Rock is the GOAT. Is the GOAT. Going to translate it to hood language. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna translate for him. Enough Chandler put Coons in. They can't do that. That's cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like the angry Obama. Yeah, something just like that. Hey, Honcho, you play Madden. Do I look like somebody that play video games? Do you think Derek Carr is a yes man? Dan, you appreciate you, but no, I don't think he's a yes man. I think he's more of a let's work together than let's be at odds. He's just not confrontational. Because on the sideline, you can see he's like obviously talking to McDaniels. You can see that they're pointing at things. I think he'd much rather get along than. So he's not a yes man, but he's just not confrontational. Tay-Rock is so fire, bro. When he said, I can't throw a lake in a swamp, but I can throw swamp in a lake. Yo, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Crawford or Spence. I just think Spence breaks him down, man. He's too big. Honcho, I'm out. Appreciate your work. Raiders for life. Hey, Racing Raider, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm sorry I made y'all wait, man, for this. Make sure you hit the likes on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Like this shit. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. I wish I didn't have to keep y'all waiting so long. I had some shit with my computer, so we had to make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a 2-minute drill right now. We about to get up out of here, yo. Why not switch Coons for Chandler? Because you pay Chandler too much money not to get your money's worth. They got to figure it out. Derek Carr's obviously past his prime. Doesn't seem like he will have a long career. I'm not going to say that. Do you think Hollins is better than Waller? He's playing better. Appreciate it, Hodge. Get well, brother. Josh, I'll be fine, man. Hey, small thing to a giant. People don't play about their roadkill down south. Yeah, but I felt like Tay-Rock should have just stopped that shit. And when he was like, I'm not going to grab another bar till y'all shut the F up, like I felt like that wasn't the right way to handle that situation. That wasn't the right way. Everett, appreciate you. My man says, see ya, bud. Yeah, I don't talk like that, but peace out. What does Carr do better than Kyler Murray? I think Carr is just a better quarterback. He's not a better athlete. A lot of Kyler Murray's success comes from him being athletic. You can't take that away from him, but I want my quarterback to be able to sit back there and throw us back into a game. Kyler Murray's not the guy to do that for me. Honcho apologize to Hollins. And I say he's playing better. All right, bro. Have a great night. Get well, bro. Alex, appreciate you, man. Be safe out there. I'm good. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. My kids is healthy. No complaints. You drinking more Henny if we win or lose? Probably if we win. I hate drinking in defeat. That shit is just like, I'm not that type of sucker where it's like, I'm upset, let me get drunk. Like, I'd rather be drunk and happy, not drunk and depressed. But yeah, yo, appreciate everybody that stopped by, everybody that super chatted, everybody that donated, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is season 1, episode 1, Caping for Carr. I wish I could have had everything set up the way I wanted it to, but we got to make shit happen where we have. We in the trenches. And yeah, man. So hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both that Raider Honcho. Keep the noties on. Put the noties on. Cause I've been dropping a lot of shit lately, man. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting that shit too. Cause I took the whole summer off. I gave some of y'all a chance. I gave y'all the chance, but the boy is back, and I'm pressure, okay? You feel pressure, I am pressure. That's what it is, all right? Hit me up, Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.